Yo, 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 what it do? Again, I am here back with Brittany, and this is that hippie Baker.
You keep saying you're back. We're back.
You're right.
Because I was down too.
You're right. And like, I messed up on that one. I'm sorry. Like, it was like, I'm so used to just saying that part because I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. It just goes together with that. Like, I just feel like, and we're back, and woo the woo. But yeah, you're right. We're back.
Yeah. You were sick. I was sick.
I was like fucking fucked up. Like, I ain't like it. It sucked
He
ass.
said I didn't like it.
It was like,
Well, I don't think anyone likes it besides hypochondriacs.
I don't know. Yeah, besides the weirdos who need the drugs, like the medicine. Yeah.
Or those people who have I can't say it right. Munchausen. I think that's it. I think I said it right for the first time. Munchausen syndrome.
That's some weird shit. Like, that's crazy. People can actually have that shit. Like,
yeah.
Wow. Like, what causes that though? Like, you the doctor
need to
though.
Be needed.
You the doctor. It's funny because I told the viewers like you. So
I'm not a psychologist.
You the doctor. You're like the doctor who like knows about medical fields.
I did take psychology though. I love that class.
Yeah, it's awesome to learn.
But it's a mind
curse.
thing. The need to be needed so bad.
Y'all can be lost as fuck. It's a curse too. You could be in your own head and you don't even know it.
Did you watch that it was like a little, it wasn't really a movie because it had parts to it, I think, but it was about that Gypsy Rose girl.
Yeah.
Where her mama was.
I love that because that was she was mentally breaking her down from the ground up. Like,
but that's what she had.
It was like Stockholm syndrome. Like,
no, that's where you fall in love with like your
bruh. Like, she literally.
It's Munchausen. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's but still, like, she was like, Slick was like that too because she was trying to break free, but she was like, it wasn't happening because she knew her mother.
Mom had Munchausen.
Like, she knew her mother wanted her, like, she knew her mother loved her and she didn't want to leave her mom because she wanted to go right back and, like, go for her mom. Like, that story is fucked up. Like,
I know. But I'm saying, like, the mom had Munchausen.
Oh, she had that?
Yeah. It's where you, like, make people you make them believe something is wrong with them so that you can take care of them. And then you make them feel like they have to depend on you to take care of them. That nobody else could do that.
Do you feel like people do that in their daily life on the low?
Yeah, people do that all the time.
And, like, really don't realize it?
Yeah, I mean, I won't say that everybody walking around with Munchausen syndrome.
Shit, how the way to rate this rate is, like, this world is going.
I know, but some people just it's like a rush. It's like they just need to be needed.
No, bro, that's like the weirdest shit ever.
Because at one point they might have felt insignificant in some way.
Like, just to think about that, like, man, like, people thinking, like, in that way and, like, trying to convince others to, like, really, like, go along to what they doing is, like, mentally disturbing, bro. Like, that's some crazy stuff, man. Like, she literally destroyed that girl's whole, like, reality and rebuilt it. Like, this lady was crazy. Like, there was another movie where it's on Netflix. I mean, not Netflix, Hulu. And it's called it's with the lady from American Horror Story.
I don't know. I've never watched any of those.
Shit, what the fuck is? You never seen American Horror Story? Oh, dude, you are
not my cup of tea,
bro. American Horror Story is lit. But I'm gonna, like, search for that damn What is that? The movie, dude. This lady was feeding her fucking animal pills, like for the heart, and it was fucking up her her functions.
Liver and shit.
Yes, so like she was convincing her daughter that she was paralyzed, and she was never paralyzed because she was over there feeding her certain things, just enough dosage. Because her mom was a biologist. She used to she knows the certain dosages and shit to give to paralyze somebody without actually paralyzing them or killing them. And she was doing this to her daughter for this many years. Like, I was just like, bro, she was basically preventing her from like going into college and shit, because her daughter was hella smart and she didn't want to leave. She wanted to leave from home. She didn't want to stay there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? She loved her mom, but she wanted to go. Shit. Her mom was like, fuck that. What you talking about? Your ass sitting in this goddamn house as well. That's too goddamn bad. And it was like, I was just like, damn, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? She don't deserve this. She's a good girl. She don't deserve this. That's wrong. Why they do that little girl that way? She don't deserve that shit. I was just like, what the fuck?
Didn't I tell you? I told you we never stay on topic.
That was topic. That was still the same thing, because that was a part. Like, she literally, like, her mom was like that though. On the low.
You didn't even say what the topic was.
But the topic, we wasn't there yet. We was just having some fun, like just talking. You know.
Okay.
So it's like we was just like, look at you, look, you already like, look, bro, because the topic is going to happen. Like we're gonna get to the topic.
I know, but you
said
when I had talked to you yesterday, you was like, I was asking. I told you, I said we never stay on topic, and you was like, no, we're gonna stay on topic because this is why. And I was like, okay, Captain Sir.
Bro, we can go back for about 7 minutes. I swear to God, we actually stood on topic on this one, and it was on like the situation. What was it? The Munchkin. Like,
Munchausen.
Munchausen.
The Munchkin.
The Munchausen.
The Munchkin syndrome.
So, excuse me, I'm lit. But look, I am
so sorry, ma'am. You have Munchkin syndrome
for the 420, but it's not 420. No. But like, look, it's funny as fuck, because like the Munchkin disease, you got Munchkin syndrome. Like, what the fuck? Short syndrome. I'll be mad as fuck.
My life is over.
But I'm 6'2". Doesn't matter. Like, what? Dude, something's wrong with this guy. But nah, like the Munchausen syndrome, like, bruh, like we was actually on topic for like 7 minutes, bro. You can actually go back and listen to this shit.
Can you imagine a doctor doing that? Like, you in there in the hospital, laid up, tubes and shit coming out your nose and your ass and whatever else. And you just sitting there all just decrepit looking, and your doctor coming in and saying,
dying.
I'm sorry, you have Munchkin syndrome. And you be like, what?
Your bottom lip is poking out. And
no, but then he be like, I am so sorry. I meant you have Munchausen syndrome.
Like, bro, that shit.
I be like, hey, get this nigga out of here.
I don't know what I got. I'm scared.
Get this nigga out of
here. Get help now.
Revoke his license now.
Get God
you are
on the
fired,
phone.
sir.
Like, whatever you do, get God on the phone now, because hell no, I don't trust this.
This nigga done told me I got Munchkin syndrome.
Bro. Fuck talking about.
Somebody get this. Get your man.
Somebody come get your
get your man.
Somebody come get your guy, man.
He's
what's fucking wrong with this guy?
He's like, how is you a doctor, bro? Like, y'all, am I being punked right now? Like, I gotta be. This nigga done told me I got Munchkin syndrome.
Munchkin syndrome. Man, that's some rare shit. Shit. That shit is worse. That's worse than Ebola and shit. Like, the fuck? Like,
no, but can you imagine just like having a doctor coming in and just like really like screw something up?
But
like,
just think about it, like,
diagnosis. I don't mean like misdiagnosed, but like say it so fucked up that you just like you can't even pay attention to the actual diagnosis because you like, nigga, what? Like, where did you get your degree, nigga? ICDC? The fuck?
Like, bro, you can't know that ICDC.
Like, what?
You niggas go down to ICDC. I wouldn't trust nobody.
Getting a doctorate.
Stupid as fuck. I'll look at somebody like, bro, you know they just print that out and give it to you, bro.
That's a template, nigga.
Bro, on me, that's a whole template. Fuck you doing, goofy ass boy. He fucking goofy. Like, fuck is wrong with this guy, man? He's a mook. What's wrong with this dude? Like, that shit's funny as fuck. He over there. He coming over there with a whole degree, whole time. That's a whole template, boy. Get out of here.
Some old cut and paste shit.
Bro, come on, bro. You better than this.
Like, they just whited out somebody else's name and put your name on this diploma, bro.
Come on, I should look funny. You know why you look funny?
They just spelled your name wrong.
On me, right. Right, and the A is going, like, scribbling down. Like, when they trying to write on it because it's already written on it. Fuck out of here. That's funny as fuck. That's petty. That's some petty shit. We petty for that.
I was like, you know
really
what?
Petty for that.
I'm finna get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Hey, you remember hearing about that little nigga? He was like young as fuck, but this nigga didn't fake the whole doctor degree and shit.
Yeah,
and he was seeing patients.
It was a real thing.
I know.
Yeah,
but he was seeing patients and shit. When I say, man, I laughed so motherfucking hard.
Didn't he get money off that shit?
Yeah, he was running a clinic.
Yeah, he got money off that shit. He was really getting paid for that. So
I mean, he got in trouble later. But
yeah, so it was like, it was amazing
to see that
clinic, though. Like, bro, you was running
my
this
nigga
shit.
In the picture, he like,
and he was like, he was confident. That's the face of a confident person.
But my thing is like, bro, who didn't question?
Yeah,
some of this, like,
yeah. And I know some women was just like, you know,
felt violated.
Oh, bro, you just
like,
you really got molested by a child.
I was just saying, gonna say, I'm trying not to laugh at that right now, but at some point, I would feel like
you can't tell me that's not funny. You got like molested by a fucking child.
I would feel like a dumbass for real. Like, I wouldn't tell
you.
Nobody.
Look dumb. You would look dumb as fuck.
I would never tell anybody.
That's just like
oh
like,
yeah, I used to go to Dr. Marcus.
This is not
Turned out that nigga was like 14 years old.
Bro, on me, bro. He's over there messing with you. He 14 years old. You hold 35. Bro, what?
What was he saying in these appointments? And you really believe in this shit?
What's wrong with this dude, bro? Like, he was over there like, yeah, man, I got my doctorate in this. What school did you go to? Man, I went to school here. It was
this
a whole middle
fresh
school.
Fresh out of puberty. Like, nigga,
fuck out of here,
you
boy.
You don't even know your body yet.
Like, you just got to high school. Right. He probably said the new build school. You feel me? Stop playing, bro. He was smart enough to get away with that shit, though. For me.
Dude, that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times I would have fucked that up?
Yeah, I would have fucked that up. I don't think I would have.
I would have been that doctor to be like, I'm sorry, you got Munchkin syndrome. My bad. I misread.
I think I would have been with you. I would have fucked up because somebody would have asked me for my credentials. Bro.
Right.
I don't care. Somebody would have said something. They would have said something to where I had to answer that question. If you really look at it, somebody had to ask a question for him. I would have fucked up
because somebody would have got me somewhere, and I just be like, you know what? I don't know.
Ain't no way this man got away with this shit.
I don't know.
There's no way.
They be like, well, what do I have, doctor? I mean, we done all these tests. I don't know.
I just don't know.
I don't know.
I just don't know. You got bad mind.
And and then all the times, like, people get on your nerves because they coming in with these fake ailments and they want to be sick and they need attention and all this. I'm like, ain't nothing fucking wrong with you.
So you be seeing that inside the hospital? They be walking up in there in the hospital. They be like, my liver.
Yeah, you got people they do that. That's what triage is for.
My chopped liver.
That's what triage is for. They want to tell you, oh well, triage is supposed to be like kind of to help expedite the process. It's not expediting the process. It is a filter. So that's what it is. Like, to make sure you ain't fucking bullshitting and wasting fucking time. Don't come in here telling me your head hurt and you ain't took nothing for it and it just been hurting for 20 minutes.
I can't take no buyers. You over there in pain. Like, you know, like a migraine where you like
that's the one. And the ones that come in there name dropping.
yeah.
Oh no, I can't take Tylenol. I have to have morphine. Oh, you do. Get the fuck out of here.
I need some of that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Adderall. Like, bro, chill.
Like
bro.
we did have a patient like that before. Like normally, like in ED, you'll have that's where they'll give you the strong stuff like in a smaller dosage, but that's just for an immediate type situation. But once you get up into the patient rooms, the doctors usually cut those orders off if it's not like dire, or they'll adjust the doses or whatever until they can actually come in and have the time to talk to you and assess you and all that shit. And so, like, we had a girl that came up there, and she was super young, and she was, like, having chest pain and shit, and she was like, so in the cardiac shit, when you come in there with if they think you might have had a heart attack or something like that, sometimes they'll give you, like, nitroglycerin or whatever, like, it helps open up the vessels and all that stuff. But a lot of times, a side effect of that.
So you said nitroglycerin. It's like nitroglycerin is like almost similar to nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide.
Yeah, that's what some.
I want
which
to
is
say
used
it's
in
got some of the same effect.
It's used in pre-workouts.
Yeah,
because it opens up the blood flow. Like it opens up your vessels, like your veins and shit.
So like they'll give you that, but a side effect of that usually is like a really bad headache. And so,
I'm just gonna tag you as Dr. Brittany on my on the Dr. Brittany.
So the girl was like, my head. She didn't want to take the nitroglycerin first of all, but she was like, my chest is hurting, and so she was like, they was like, well, if you don't want the nitroglycerin, we can give you some Tylenol. And she was like, but they gave me morphine downstairs. Okay.
Well, they gave me morphine downstairs.
We all just looking at her like, okay, but you're not downstairs no more.
Yeah.
And you ain't finna be in here drinking morphine, nigga. Like,
she drinking morphine like Kool-Aid.
Like, the fuck? But she was an avid drug user at some point. So that's,
she was addicted to the euphoria.
I don't give a fuck what she was addicted to. You in there talking about chest pain, but don't want nothing for it. And they like they kept trying to give her Tylenol, so she was like, I don't want
Get
Tylenol.
that shit out of my face.
So just quit telling me about this chest pain then, because I mean, if you're not gonna take what I'm giving, if you are in that much pain or anything, if you've had chest pain before, and you said you have because you had angina before, right? Like a rapid your heartbeat. I mean, you had arrhythmia before.
Angina. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Like I was scared for a second.
Not to be confused with a vagina. Angina. It's something completely different.
Like I was trying to be like, what's this?
No,
like,
that's something completely
blood
different.
disease.
You said you've had arrhythmia before, where your heartbeat was irregular or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you've had chest pain and shit before, like you're gonna take whatever you need to take because that shit is real. Ooh. So if you talking about you having chest pain but you don't want to take something that may actually relieve it, it may not relieve it to the capacity you really want at that moment, but it's gonna give you some type of relief, and you say no, then fuck you and your pain, because clearly you really ain't hurting that bad. Because that's just like you being hungry. If you hungry, you hungry enough, you would eat a cold can of beans. I mean,
bro. Anything in that motherfucking refrigerator.
I hate bananas, but nigga, if I am fucking hungry enough,
you're disrespectful.
I'm finna be a whole monkey. Do you hear me? So the fuck, I mean,
you finna be a whole
monkey. So you
like,
you
what
might
the fuck is
well,
wrong with mom? Oh no, bro, your mama going ape shit.
Like in real life. So
like,
just
bro,
say
she just hungry,
you
bro.
fucking lost your shit and leave it alone, because that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, you kind of like it.
And then she was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna leave." We don't give a fuck, honey. Sign here, and here, and bye. That's why I can't be a real doctor. and shit because I don't have the, you know, I lack bedside manner. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called, bedside manner.
You don't know how to talk to people.
You know, I do to a certain capacity, but when you start talking stupid and you start like with the weird shit, then I'm like, fuck out of my face.
So what's like the weirdest thing you ever had?